Hey guys, welcome back to Jordan's Film Quest. Today I'm doing a rather interesting filming locations video. You read the title. This is the filming locations for the movie Air Force One featuring Harrison Ford, about the plane gets stolen, pretty much, hijacked, I guess if you will. And some of it was shot right here in Ohio. And there was one particular scene that was filmed right here in Cleveland. This scene is the opening scene, and let's take a closer look at it. Alright, so this location might be a little difficult to show because of the trees right here, and in the movie, it was an aerial shot. It was an aerial shot of the special ops coming in to raid this building, which in the film was the presidential palace in Kazakhstan. But right here in Cleveland, this is known as Severance Hall. Now, the special forces, they go in, they shoot some people, and then they end up capturing somebody and they have a shootout. But this whole scene was centered around this building right here. All right, here we go. We're going up to the presidential palace of Kazakhstan. I guess there's a little bit of a better view here. I'll turn around right real quick. This would be the front of Severance Hall. It is blocked off. Alright, so now I'm going to take you to another location that people don't want you to think that was filmed in Ohio, but it was. A place that I have been to multiple times that's really creepy. Let's go check out the Russian prison. Welcome to Russian prison. God, my Russian is terrible. But anyway, I'm at the Ohio State Reformatory here in Mansfield, Ohio, and this is where some of these shots from Air Force One was filmed. This is where General Reddick was held as a prisoner, and then he gets released. So we're going to take a look at some interior shots and some exterior shots right here at the Mansfield prison. Yet again, I have to go through this by myself yet again. I am not happy about it yet again, but I love doing YouTube, so let's go see if we can't get creeped out and find some filming locations. Let's go. I'm not creeped out or anything. I guess that wasn't so bad because last time I was here, I was walking all these cell blocks by myself, but luckily there's been a group in all the places that I need to be because this place creeps me the out. Alright, so here I am in the west cell block. This is where General Reddick's cell was. I'm not sure which one, but I can't get up on these tiers because they have them blocked off for safety reasons. But I'm going to show you the general area of where it was. So let's see if we can pinpoint some locations in here. Okay, so after the guards release General Reddick, he comes walking along this second tier right here all the way. Now obviously I'm on ground level, so it's not going to make much sense from this perspective, but he walks all the way down this way, and it's like a long hallway shot because these tiers just keep going and going and going, and right where you see those lights is where he ends up to gather his uniform and sign his release papers. That's where we are headed next. Okay, so here I am between the east and the west cell block. This particular room was used in the film for the release of General Reddick. After the guards get the phone call, he comes walking down the tier and he comes into this specific room and he signs some paperwork and he grabs his uniform and he's on his merry way. Let's see if we can pinpoint some locations in this room. All right, so this little desk area right here is where the guards would have been set up, and they get the phone call to release General Reddick. And it shows him on the phone and looking out the guard tower, because right there behind Those gates is the west cell block where General Reddick would have been. All right, so down there, ground level is where I just was. So this second tier right here is where General Reddick comes walking down as the prisoners are chanting. I'm not entirely sure what they are chanting, but look how long these tiers are. It just goes on and on and on. And then Ivan makes the phone call to release General Reddick, and the guards are in that booth right there, and they answer it, and they're watching General Reddick walk on the screen that's right there hanging above them. And then it cuts to a shot just like this. There's a guard standing over here next to this door. And General Reddick comes walking through. And it's a low angle shot just like this. And it stops right about here. These two pillars can be seen in the shot. And there was a desk set up right about here that General Reddick comes walking up to, and he signs some papers. He grabs his uniform, and he is on his way. All right, so just off the left of the entrance of the prison, I will show you the area where General Reddick meets his demise. Okay, so right behind me, this little gate right here, it shows in the opening scene as they're getting ready to release General Reddick. Let's take a closer look at this location. It is a very quick clip of these gates right here that stand by themselves, and it kind of like, it shows it and then it pans up over it, and right through here it would be a courtyard, which now is a parking lot, as you can see. So as General Reddick gets released, he comes walking out of this door. He kind of stops and he salutes the guards that are down that way waiting for him, and they salute back. And in the shot, there must have been a fake wall on these, on that gate right there, and he starts walking right about where I'm at, and there's a helicopter on the other side waiting to take him off. So as he's walking out that door behind me, he gets a little bit farther, kind of about where I'm at, and someone yells, "Stop! Don't move!" And it's the guards. And there's no guard towers up around here, as you can see, which I would assume if they did it, they would just be on the roof right there. But they end up shooting at him as he is running towards the gates right here. And he ends up making it through the gates right here where I was just at. And he's still getting shot at, and his men are shooting back. And he runs right through there. And right there between the patch of grass on the left and the trash can on the right is where the helicopter would have been. As General Reddick is making his way through these gates right here, his men are getting shot at, and the helicopter is right here waiting for him. And unfortunately, General Reddick does not make it. He meets his ultimate demise by getting shot multiple times. And then he dies right here. To give a little perspective of the Russian courtyard, right there with that door is where General Reddick comes walking out of. And right here is the gates that he has to make it to, which he does, but he doesn't make it too far after that. Now in the film, there must have been some gates set up. Okay, that makes sense. There's a pole right here. I didn't notice it before. I've only walked past it like 10 times already. But they must have put a fake facade right here, a wall, to make it look like it's a courtyard, but it's not. As you can see, there is no walls right here. But this is the general area where General Reddick gets released at. All right, that's gonna do it for the filming locations for Air Force One. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me one of these. I greatly appreciate it. And remember, take care, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time on Jordan's Film Quest.